Hello everybody and welcome back to Comston Farm. So we are literally picking up exactly where we left off in the last episode. So I've got my class here, it's got the roller on, and we're just going to set a worker. This is the last stage we need to do on this cotton field. So we'll go starter up. Once rolled, it's had everything done then. It's been limed, been mulched, been rolled, planted, pH, nitrogen, it's all been done. So let's just go start the work off. This, I'm guessing, is going to take quite a while because my roller's a little bit tiny. But just let the work carry on. I did wonder when the worker was actually going to put the roller down then. It seems to be taking off. I'm like, are you going to drop the roller, worker? What's going on? So we will go and unlock the speed for the worker so the worker can go a little bit quicker because, yeah, it's going to take a while. I think it gives us a rough estimate on here. Sometimes the timer doesn't seem to actually drop at all, but it's showing 1 hour 24 in real time. Yeah, that could be a while. So I'll let the worker just have fun going around here. Once this is done, that's it. Sit back, wait for it to be ready for harvest. And it's been a while since we've done cotton. You know what? I think I did some on the Western Wilds, but we never actually got around to actually it fully being grown or actually harvesting it. So this is going to be the first time, I think. But when's it due to be harvested? Wow, okay, so cotton goes all the way through until October. So October, November, we get time to actually harvest that. Sugarcane, while we're here, let's have a look at that one so we can put it in March and April, which we're going to do literally in a minute. And again, same time, October, November. Wow, okay. So, I think it's time. So we're in the JCB then, we're in this field. We are going to put sugarcane in the ground. Now, how much is it going to take? I've got a feeling it's going to take quite a bit of fertilizer purely based on the precision farming guide at the top there. In a minute, we're all the way into the red. And the flag saying where we need to be is all the way in the green. So it's going to be a lot, but then how much seed is actually going to go in the ground? This is the thing. So workers all set up. Sugarcane is selected. Let's see what happens. This is going to be the main focus on today's episode. Because I really have no idea how much it's going to take and how long it's going to take. And oh my word. The seed is literally counting down. Look, 72, 1, 70, 69, 68, 67. Wow. We're not even going to get stripped down before it's run out. Look, we're nearly down to 50% already. I did say my worry was sugarcane was going to be mighty expensive. Boy, I was right. Fertilizer sort of looks normal, but the seed rate, that's astonishing. Well, it's pointless going to a time lapse just yet because we are literally about to have to fill this up now. We're down to 18%. Wow. I knew it was going to be bad, but this is ridiculous. There we go. We're out of seed already. Okay, let's just back up a bit. The worker's trying to fold that up and out. We'll back up a little bit now. We'll see if we can try and sort this out. That is mad. Okay. Oh, I already left the cover open. So let's just, well, go fill up. Do you know what? I'm so glad that I've got one of these seed tenders now because otherwise we just wouldn't be able to cope. Literally, look how far we've got. We'll be running back and forth to the sell point. Sorry, not sell point, the buy point to buy more seed and fertilizer. This is mad. So I've got a feeling I'm going to have to fill up the seed tender at least, what, 1, maybe 2 times? Wow, okay, we're really going to have to babysit this then. So let's just turn that off there. Let's go jump back into this. Close that. It's all ready to go again. We just need to change this now because obviously we're on the first waypoint. We're going to have to swap that across to nearest waypoint because that's going to get used quite a lot. Wow, okay, let's open her up. Can we make it to the end and around the corner before we lose all our seed again? Place your bets. About 5% gone already. We're down to 90% now. Whoa, this is going to get expensive. I'm so glad that we got the money. I just wish that I didn't. I mean, sort of accident. That field right across there, I purchased that. It was, well, I purchased it on purpose, but I didn't think I was going to get stuck with it. If you didn't see in the last episode, then I purchased that field because some straw had dropped on the floor. They come up saying, you don't own the land, so you can't get the straw. Well, I want my straw back. So I purchased the land to get the straw back. And then it decided to say, oh, well, actually, you can't sell it now. You've got your straw shed is on this land. Great, I didn't know that. Why'd you let me put the shed on your land in the first place if I didn't own it? Feel like the game's done me dirty there. So I've got another grass field. Our main grass field, field number 2 at the top of the map, that's ready to, I was going to say ready to harvest. It says it's ready to harvest, but, you know, cut the grass. It's at its right level. We're just going to have a quick look because this guy's going to finish any second now. Yeah, the grass is looking lovely. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Now, saying that, actually, it says it's ready to harvest. It says growth state 3 of 3. So I'm not, you know what? I'm not actually sure. We've had this discussion before in previous episodes. It looks long and looks ready, but it's still not moving when I walk through it. So I don't think it is quite ready yet. Now, we can cut it if I want to. But I don't think it's ready yet. So I think we need to leave that one more month. Let's go and have a quick look at my new purchase field that I got accidentally. You see, this one looks better because you can see the grass moving. But it still says growth stage 3 of 3. Now, I'm sure that needs to disappear and just leave growth ready to harvest. I still think it's got one more in it. So we're not in a rush to do grass, so we're going to leave it. We're going to focus on these fields, and then we're going to do the grass. We'll have a look what it says next month. But it is showing it's ready to harvest, so potentially we could cut it now. And this is definitely better than the other field. But yeah, we're just going to hold off a bit. So we've got to this stage, and yeah, would you believe it? Another fill up. This is going to be quite a task, if I'm honest. Start her up, just make sure that's still all set on nearest waypoint. We'll back up a little bit, and we'll set the worker off again. So the second fill up, and we've still not done one headland yet. At least the good thing is that this does grow 2 or 3 times off one plant, so we will get more. So it depends how you look at it, really. Yes, it's quite a task, and obviously it's quite expensive and a lot of seed going in, but then you do get 2, 3, or maybe even 4. We're gonna have to work out, actually, because I'm not sure. Don't do much sugarcane, so I think it's 3 or 4 harvests off one go before it's done, and then you need to obviously cultivate, start again. So I'm just hoping we're going to get a nice amount of money off this. Quantity wise, should give us a nice amount of money. We will find out. So a little time has passed. The worker has gone round. We've done the headlands, and we're just starting to do some striping now with this field. And yeah, this is ridiculous. So it's due a fill up again. This is about it's going to be getting on for the 40th time I've had to do this in the time it's gone round. It's done 4 headlands and then just started to stripe. Yeah, this is mental. I've never seen so much seed and fertiliser. This thing, I've just come back from filling it up for the 3rd time. I mean, I knew sugarcane was going to take a lot on the fertiliser and on the actual seed, but I mean, I wasn't quite expecting it to be this bad. So, yeah, again, let's go fill this thing up. Oh, bit further forward. There we go. I mean, this planter hasn't got the biggest capacity, but still, I really was not expecting it to just absolutely hammer through it. So, turn that one off. This Massey Ferguson's really, its work cut out for it today. So, we'll close that up again. We'll get the worker back on it. And I'm going to go sit in here because it's not going to be long before we need it. Actually, you know what? This guy's getting on great. I did say this was not going to it's going to take a while, but it still says 1 hour 24. I think the timer seems to be broke a little bit on courseplay. When you start swapping through the different tractors, Yeah, it seems to sort of cause a bit of an issue and it sort of stopped the time. Let's just have a quick look on the map and see how this guy's getting on. You know what? I'm impressed. Now, I have unlocked his speed, so he is obviously going, you know, as fast as he can go. But, yeah, look, I mean, look at that. That's pretty good. Just that little light blue bit to go. You can see the mulch. Just a few bits in the corners that I'll go over and do myself. Have a look on this one. You see this is getting on all right here. Again, just a couple of little bits in the corner and he's sorting out. Obviously, we're striping at a bit of an angle here at the minute. Yeah, it's, well, as you can see, cotton. This is Tatey's, the brown. And obviously, this is the sugarcane. You see it's just going in. It's direct drilling. Oh, this guy's nearly empty again. Wow, okay. I think we might need to sort of slow this guy down. Oh, yes, he stopped. There we go. Out seed again. Let's jump across to the Massey Ferguson. Our engine does help. I don't know. I might as well leave the engine going. Not exactly going to use much fuel, is it? That sounds we have to keep moving this thing. You see, I did want to do... I was planning on doing a time lapse on this. It's here somewhere. Gotta find the hole. Oh, I've gone past it. No? Do you not want to... You want to put any more seed in it now? Are we done? Let me just try and get a little bit closer. Maybe I'm not close enough for the seed. There we go. Even though it does kind of look like it's going straight through the machine. Now, are we too close now for the fertilizer? The fertilizer goes on the back one. There we go. Don't really need to keep putting in fertilizer in every single time because it's getting through it, but not at the alarming rate that it's getting through the seed. Is it worth actually closing the cover? I'm just going to leave the cover open because it's opening and closing that many times. So I was tempted to do a time lapse, but it's just going to be, you're just going to see me flicking through the different tractors back and forth, filling up, and that's all it's going to be. We're not going to see much. We're literally going to get a strip, maybe two, if we're lucky, and then it's fill up again. So I just think maybe this is not probably going to be the best field to do time lapses on. This is why I'm sort of letting you, we can have a little watch now. You know what, we'll unlock the speed a little bit, and that's going to be a bit like a time lapse. But we're just going through little stages instead of doing a full-on time lapse. I really hope we get a nice amount of money off this after all this effort and this expense. I mean, granted, it's not been too ridiculous cost at the minute. There's a lot of effort. It's a lot of work. I'm working hard here, even though the worker's doing the work, but never had to fill up. The C10 is really getting its money's worth out of this, aren't we? Looking good, though. Nice to get the forage harvester on this. I just hope we get a quantity-wise. That's what I'm hoping for. It's not a massive amount. Oh, we're going to run out any second. Yep. Oh, the worker always overshoots. So I'll back up a little bit. So we're not going to get a massive amount money per 1,000 litres. I think at the best it's sort of £600 or £700 per 1,000 litres. But I've got a feeling it's going to be a lot of litres. You know, we are going to get hundreds of thousands off this field. So I think it's going to weigh up enough in the long run for that. We will find out together because like I said, it's been a while since even me playing this game off the camera. Sugarcane is just not something that I've really sort of played about with. Same with sugar beets and Tatey's and stuff. They're just a lot of expense, a lot of hard work. But I do know that the quantities are pretty impressive. So I think what we're going to do then, we're going to let this guy carry on a little bit, and I'm going to come back to you a little bit closer towards the end, because otherwise you are just going to sit and watch me go fill up, fill up, and fill up. So we're just coming back again from the seed buy point with the seed tender to fill it up again. Let's just quickly go and have a look. How's this guy getting on here? A few little bits over here. It looks... I don't see much in the middle here, so it looks like it could nearly be done. Probably on his way back up to the beginning now. But we need to just jump back in here quickly because this guy It's no doubt he's going to be out of seed or fertilizer or something. Definitely seed anyway. Have a quick look. Where's he got up to? Oh, he stopped there. Not much to go. We pretty much have gone through a lot. Cost me a bit of money, but luckily the BGA is still running with slurry. So every hour, we've gone past the hour now, so it is giving us a bit of a boost, which is good. Kind of paying for the seeds. But yeah, not much left. I still think this is probably going to be about 3 fill-ups to complete what's left. Oh, we're not close enough there. Back up a little bit. But the sugarcane is nearly over. The end is in sight. And fertilizer. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. There somewhere? No? Come on now. You know you want it. There we go. Oh, it's taking a lot. Okay, we'll put this away. We'll just back up over here. We'll jump back in and get the worker going again. Back up a little bit. Oh, I've left it this long. The worker's actually gone. Turn the engine off and gone home. Right, carry on. So let's just sort of sit with this because we've only got this little bit here. I'm hoping, are we going to be able to get through this without filling up it again? Easily over 100 fills. Fertilizer's not been too bad actually. I mean, it's gone down quick. Don't get me wrong, but nowhere near as alarming as the seeds. Go on, worker, you can do it. Just this last little bit. Should be able to hit it in one. Can we get to the end without another fill-up? I'm hoping. Yeah, easily. Wasn't sure though, if I'm honest. Okay, is the worker going to just stop there? Going to fold up and stop there? Or is the worker actually going to go back to the beginning? You can set it for the worker to go back to the start point or sort of basically finish at the end point. Yeah, it looks like the worker's going back to the beginning. So, while the worker's heading back this way, let's have a quick look on the map to see little bits on the corners that the worker might have missed. It does look to just be this bit here. As you can see that the worker's on its way back up now to the top. And also, hello, it looks like this one here. He must have literally been the workers coming up as we were just there, because the tractor's now parked back at the start point, like this one's going to as well. It's all nice and green, so that's all them done. That's rolled, so we just got to get the roller to come over onto this one. It shouldn't take long, actually. How quick it went through field 25 with the cotton. I thought that was going to be there for quite a while. But definitely unlocking the speed helped. So this one, yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. So we can take control of this now. It does look like it could just be these little bits here, maybe. Let's turn it on, drop it down. Just go through, do that. Pick it up. Definitely got to pick it up. Don't leave that dragging along the floor. And drop it down for this. I do believe that is it. Yeah, that's got all that. So if we just go across. Ooh, there's just a teeny weeny little bit down there. Even though on here, it shows it's been done. Might be the way of just a quick nip down there, just have a look and see. Sometimes you do get little areas where it is actually planted, but the map's still showing that it's not. It's showing green for sort of growing in that area, but then when you look at the sugarcane, it's not showing it's got sugarcane. Just a teeny little bit. It's not the end of the world. I can just see a little dot here. Wonder if it's this bit here. Have a look and see. Yeah, it looks like it could be that bit there. Let's give it a go. Is there a reason why? Did the worker just miss that? Or does it not want to be planted? Oh no, all seems good. Yep. Okay, so that is literally everything. Right, this thing can finally have a rest. I can actually finally close up the seed cover now because, yeah, we are done. Finally. You know what? I don't think I'm going to be doing sugarcane again. Boy, that was hard work. A lot of money, a lot of seed, a lot of fertilizer, but it's done. Let's get all this back to the farm now. So just having a quick look on this field then, I've got everything sort of packed away. It's all here. It needs washing. We need to just sort of check if things need repairing like this, and seeders and tractors just might need a bit of a fine tune just to make sure that they're all working well still. So as I'm looking on here, because I was just getting the roller set up to bring on here, but then looking at the field info, it doesn't say it needs rolling. And also the map confirms there's no light blue. If you look on these other fields we've got here, if we go into rolling, you can see that, yeah, them fields need rolling, but I'm too late. They've grown too much to be able to roll them. But this one doesn't need doing. So it saved me a job. So really, that's everything we can do on there. It says yield potential 125%, expected yield 125%. So we are going to get the best out of that field that we can. So a quick run across this one and see what's this one doing. So again, with this one, we're just going to have to keep control of the weeds. But again, expected yield 125, yield potential 125. We've maxed them all out. See my time mark there. Just had to go down the bottom corner there. There's a bit on the corner that was missed. Done these little bits up here. It's all looking good. So just having a quick look on the map here for precision farming. It gives you some stats. So we can click on here to see the stats of what this field has cost me. So we had the soil samples. It's done 128 samples, which I think is ridiculous. If I'm honest, I don't think you need that many. But then bearing in mind, that is the base and that has covered every inch of it. So it's always going to be a lot more expensive than if you do it yourself. Now lime, again, the price figures are going to be a little bit different here than normal. This is base game. So if you bought the bags of lime or pallets of lime, that's what precision farming's working off. Now it's because I've got the buy points for seed and they're not quite as expensive as in game. That's the reason why we get them. So it's not, the figures aren't quite right, but I'm more interested in what litres. So it's used on this big field 25, 2,576 litres of lime. As we know, the lime does go quite a way. The fertiliser, 4,960 litres. Quite an amount. 6,098 litres of seed. And the fuel, it's done 299 litres of fuel. Not bad. Move across to this one. Let's have a look at this one. This one's shocking. So, 6,050 litres of fertiliser, which isn't bad. Lime's about the same as the other one. But 87,783 litres. That's 30.7 tonnes of seed. Oh, 30.7 tonnes of seed. 87,000 litres have gone in that field. As you can see that if you look at like these ones, you've got different rates because the cotton and sugarcane are just a standard rate. It doesn't change. So that's, if I'd gone and bought the seeds in the seed bags from the store, nearly 80 grand of seeds. Wowzers. Okay, let's get this equipment back. Let's get it washed and all put away. So everything's gone away. It's been cleaned. It's been repaired. And it's just literally started to rain as I hit record. What's the chances? So I'm just here with the Massey Ferguson. Thought we're going to give the Massey a bit of a test. Got my spot sprayers. And we're just going to finally tackle this. So I'm going to set the worker on. I don't think the rain's going to affect the herbicide with this. I think it's in like harvesting. You can get a mod, would you believe it or not? Everything you can get a mod. You can get a mod that does affect the tools, like cultivating and stuff like that when it's raining. It's yeah. I've not gone for that one. That didn't seem to do anything for me. That one. It affects the tools. It wears them out more if it's raining, and it affects a lot of different things. No, we'll pass on that one. Harvesting is built into the game, so it does say that you will lose yield, and obviously there you're losing out there. You don't want to lose any yield because of the rain, so you want to stop. So I'm just going to just checking the speed, and yeah, we have unlocked the speed for this guy. So we're just going to go round, kill the weeds off, so it looks a bit better because it's horrible when you got weeds in here. So we've got this field, Jimmy's field, and the big field of 18. The oat field. Oh, look at that field over there. That was the one we did the corn in, which obviously we've handed back now. It's not mine anymore. That's full of them. So let's sit back, let this worker get this done. So the spraying's all done, it's all back, all clean, everything's all packed away in here quite nicely. I've had a bit of a sort out, sort of get everything in here. It's all looks pretty good now. I kind of realised this thing over here, this sprayer, do we actually need that anymore? Because we've got that for herbicide, but then obviously the planter puts in, well, I suppose, actually, yeah. I suppose we need that if we're going to do any fertilising on like the grass or any crops that have already been in. But saying that, once it's planted, the crops should be okay. Maybe just the grass though we'd need that for, because once you cut it, you need to obviously put more fertiliser on and lime on. So yeah, I suppose we'll keep that for that. Oh, I see saying that, and I've got my lime on here. So yeah, it is just going to be that for fertiliser really. But yeah, everything's looking pretty good. Fields are looking good. Weather's rubbish. Look at this. Really dark clouds. The rain and thunderstorm is set in. Actually, that's going to be a bit loud. Let's just shut the door now. Just around the corner here. It's going to be a bit loud. So yeah, everything's looking good. Weeds are all dead. All tackled now. So really, I think the only thing I can do now, there's not really much else to do, especially with the rain. We can't really do much. Really, we need to sleep now till next month. Everything's looking good. Cows are okay. Chickens are okay. Eggs are alright. Yeah, we've got enough food in here. Ladies, how we doing? Yeah, all looking good. What have we got in the storage shed? Have we got a nice amount in here? Get out of the rain. Oh yeah. Looking good in there. So really, it's just a matter of chilling out now. Go let the rain pass. Maybe sleep through till April. That does sound pretty good, doesn't it, when you can sleep through till the next month. Actually, let's have a quick look and just hop the wall. Speed walk. Power walk. Then have a look down here. What's going on down here? Oh, yeah. 5 more wool down here. So, maybe need to move them before. I won't show you the... Actually, you know what? Go on. Why not? Let's just finish this episode off by showing you the way I do this. So, I put super strength on. I pick them up. And then charge this way. Do a bit of wall hopping. Right about there. That's it. I'm going to run round here to my shed. And, yeah, poke them through the hole. And they disappear in. It's not the way you should do it. You should really take the trailer in here and pick them up. Oh, yeah, that sheep's looking at me thinking, what the hell are you doing? Sometimes it's a bit quicker. By the time you get the tractor out, and you get the trailer, and then you open the gate, and you get in here, and you just pick them up. Sometimes it's quicker just to sort of literally speed walk through with these. Oh, I've lost it in the tree. Oh, so the eggs we don't have to worry about. The eggs are like right there. But it's just a few of these. These things just seem to come out of nowhere. So you have to make sure you pick them up far enough away, otherwise when you run, you end up hitting you and it doesn't work well. So yeah, this is normally what I kind of do off camera, just to sort of get these in here. Normally, if I'm going to show it on camera, I would do it properly with the trailer and everything. So I can't really believe I'm actually showing you this now. But yeah, this is sometimes the quicker way to try and get things done off camera. I'll leave that one there on its own, because that's still going to add more to it. But yeah, this is it's been a good episode. We managed to get stuff done. I'm glad them 2 fields are done, the cotton and that. That's quite a surprising as well, if I can talk. That the sugarcane didn't need rolling. I always thought it did, but well, clearly not. It says it doesn't need rolling. So last wall, and then literally we can go to bed till April. And I will show you, there's one more thing I've got my eyes set on. Last one. There we go. They've all gone in okay. So at the bottom it says 23 wool pallets, 4 eggs. Eggs are doing alright. Actually, when is the best time for wool? According to my stock checker, then we've got 23,000 litres or just over of wool. Best time is May. We've got about 84 grand at the minute. That's not bad. Milk's looking good though. Look at that. The best time for milk is in October, 342,000. We've got 149,000 litres of milk. Yeah, that's because of that thing there. You see, this is why I wanted to sort of stock it up a little bit, because we still got the rest of the year to go, yeah? We're easily going to get over 500 mil of milk by the time we get around to selling. Oh, that's going to be a nice bit of money. So really, it's time to wrap things up now, because this rain is setting. You can see the little weather report at the top. The rain cloud doesn't have anything to the right. So normally if you get like sun or normal cloud to the right of that rain cloud, that tells me in somewhere up to 6 hours time, we're going to be moving on to sun, cloud, something else. But it's just showing rain, which means it's in for the day. So really, it's time to call it a night, I think, already at 12:41 in the afternoon. I've done everything I can. But just before we go, I wanted to show you on here. So you can see this field here, everywhere is pretty much all growing. But then I've got my eyes set on these. These are quite expensive fields. But look what's in them. Linseed in both of them. You can see where I'm going with this, can't you? I am very tempted to lease them fields just before they're ready to harvest. But if we go and have a quick check on here, and right down to the bottom, you can see they've just been put in now in March. But linseed is ready to harvest in July. So I'm kind of thinking maybe in June. I'm not a gambling person, and I don't really want to wait till July to go and lease the fields, because I've got a feeling they can be harvested in July. No matter what, the farm will be straight in there in July harvesting them, and I've lost them. So I think in June, I'm going to go lease both them fields. Then we've got a massive linseed harvest. Just think of the money we had last time we did it with that one field. Both of them together, woo, baby, that's going to be a nice amount. But for now, though, I'm going to go indoors. I'm going to get out the rain. I'm going to go put my slippers on, have a warm drink, go to bed early, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. See you in the next one.